All right, so in this example, we're going to look about how to write a summary and how to reflect on how you actively read. So the first thing to always meet standard, the first standard you have, is the summary you write needs to be clear to anyone, even if they haven't read the book you're writing about. So in this case, the person started off with in pages 23 through 46. They didn't name the book. Because their second summary, it's probably okay to do. But they did still give important details to make sure I, as the reader and as their audience, and anyone as their audience, would understand the summary. Buck, the dog, who is the main character, so right there, that's an important detail that they give. Because if they just said Buck, I would be like, who's Buck? The main character starts getting used to his new life as a sledding dog after being sold to a new owner in the first part of the story. They mention it's a new life. If they say it's a new life, then they probably should explain what the old life was. He realized that he has to pick and choose his battles, and that he's not in charge of everything around him. Buck starts to get bullied by another dog in the pack, Spritz. Now the part that makes this really effective is they mention who Spritz is, or Spitz, or whatever. If they just said Buck starts to get bullied by Spitz, I'd be like, there's spit on him? Who's spitting? Spitter, what? Buck starts to get bullied by another dog in the pack, Spitz. This makes sense to me. Granted, I was unaware dogs could be bullies, but that's totally beside the point. The point is they're telling me about the characters and helping it make sense to me. Finally, Buck had enough and attacked him. As this happened, a pack of wild dogs came. The wild dogs started attacking the sled dogs. The whole camp got raided, and the food was all gone. The humans finally stopped the dogs from attacking. The dogs, injured, still pulled the sled and people. All 9 sled dogs survived the attack. This summary makes sense to me. I get what happened in this part of the text. Next, they need to choose an active reading strategy. You can click this link and see a review of all the different active reading strategies. You have to name the active reading strategy you're going to use. In this case, they chose inferences. In the text write-up, you need to include text evidence blended with your words to explain the part of the book that led to the strategy. And whoa, they're all magically color-coded. Great. So, the first thing you need to do is text evidence blended with your words to explain the part of the book that led to the strategy. They said, in the story, when it says, not only did he, Buck, not pick fights, but he avoided them whenever possible, that works. That's text evidence is blended with their words. They could make it more smooth and just say, I made an inference. They would do a comma there to punctuate that, to make it all one sentence. I made an inference that Buck matured more. So explain what you did for the strategy. They explain very clearly, I did the strategy, and here's how I did it. Now, how the strategy helped you understand the text. I made this inference since before he thought it was king, and he was better than everyone. He even ignored dogs that were lower ranked than him. Oh, they explain their inference, even better. Fully explaining what they did for the strategy. This meets standard. Then they have to explain how it helped them understand the text. This helped me understand the text better because it explained how Buck being abused and forced into being a sledding dog may be what's best for him. Maybe you look at the story in a different way. Wow, okay. That's an explanation of the strategy. That's how this person met standard in their assignment. Do the same.